Hi guys, it's Adam Woods. So, mindset training number 4, diet. Right, we have gone through a lot of this already, but I just thought I'd recap. So, you all know we need protein, carbs and fats. They're your 3 macronutrients. There is a 4th, which is alcohol. Now, anybody that has drunk alcohol, which is fine. I'm not you can't just, it's got to be lifelong. We've got to sustain it. It's not something that you can just say, I'm cutting it out for 8 weeks. I'm going to get absolutely ripped. And then all of a sudden I'm going to binge because I've not had any for 8 weeks. It's not how we work. So you've got to remember your 4th macronutrient shouldn't affect your first 3. So you should, even though you're going for a drink or you're going to have a drink at a barbecue or whatever, you should always get your protein, carb and fat in. If you say, I'm not going to eat any carbs today, I'm going to replace it with alcohol and use that as my carbs. It's not the same. All you've done is devoid your body of carbs it can use and needs to use to give you energy, and used alcohol, which is a toxin, and it's not used for your body. Your body's just trying to get rid of it. So you're not doing yourself any favours really. So stick to your protein, carb and fats. If you do have alcohol, that is just extra calories. If you don't lose weight that week, you know why, because of this little one. But that's your choice. But yeah, don't limit these 3 for alcohol. Definitely not. So anyway, I have a lot of people, they're quite scared of carbs because carbs make you fat. Fat makes you fat. Sugar makes you fat. Protein's only used for muscle builders. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. Forget everything you know from what you've read on internet. Forget everything that you've ever read, and just, you need to have an healthy relationship with food, right? Doesn't have to be bang perfect all the time. Nah. If you went on a mad binge and got absolutely paralytic once a month, over the space of a year, it's literally 3.3% at a time. So for the other 96.6% at a time, you were good. Do you think that 3% is going to have a big effect over a year? Because I don't think it will. I'm pretty sure it won't. I'd back that person to lose weight over a year, guaranteed, because they will. So you've got to remember, this is a lifelong thing. And if you're not wanting to stay on when this course finishes, which there will be a monthly subscription, you can stay, then you need to learn to look after yourself, because I don't want you having to ever have to have another coach. You should be able to look after yourself. I can offer you all the accountability in the world, but you can also try and get accountability off your partner, or accountability off public accountability, or whatever else. Or you should be able to look after yourself for the rest of your life, live healthy, keep yourselves relatively lean, and still manage to eat and drink good foods that you like. You should be able to do that. I'm pretty sure all of you can do that. Or you will be able to do it by the end of this course. So yeah, forget everything you know. You need to have an healthy relationship with food. Doesn't have to be perfect. Internet is full of crap. Use MyFitnessPal and reach your goals, regardless if you're having a drink or not. Still, reach your goals, because at the end of the day, all you're doing is dividing your body of either protein, carbs and fat, and replacing it with alcohol, which is a toxin which your body can't use. It just gets rid of, or tries to get rid of. So exactly, always eat your protein, carbs and fat. So training, diet, mindset and rest. They're the 4 key things that we need to be healthy, really, or to be on track. Let's say to be on track. If you get rid of rest, so you're going to be really overly tired, what's going to happen to your mindset? It's going to struggle, innit? You are going to struggle. And what's going to happen to your training? It's going to be non-existent. So you need rest. What happens if your mindset just goes wandering off and disappears? Well, you're not going to sleep very well, because your mind's all over the place and you're going to be getting a bit more anxiety and a bit more stress and depression and stuff like that. And what's going to happen to your training? Because you're not going to want to train because you've got no one telling you to do it. So these 4 things go hand in hand. So training, diet, mindset and rest. End of the day, it's not the foods that we eat either. It's the amount. The devil is in the dosage, and that's our problem. And that's been most problems. That I get it. That was my problem for so long. I didn't know how much to eat of anything, so I just ate what I thought were right, which ended up being quite far wrong. Devil's in dosage. This is why we weigh food. This is why we use MyFitnessPal to track how much we've weighed, so we know how much protein, carbs and fat is. Makes a difference. When you know what you need to be eating, you can choose them foods to get to them levels however you like. And that's what makes it great, because if we're going out for something to eat, we can adapt to it. We can change earlier on in the day, or if we're going out for breakfast, we can change later on in the day to account for it. So yeah, devil is always in the dosage, but make sure you eat nice foods and you like it. Try and use whole, nutritious foods where possible. If you're eating white bread, you'll tend to find your fibres really low. And then later down the line, you'll probably complain about your stomach being iffy, or your stomach just don't feel right well, or you can't go to the toilet or something like that. Eat whole grain foods, whole grain bread, whole grain rice. Eat potato skins, roughage, stuff like that. We should do. The benefits of it actually, your intestines will be able to push the waste through a hell of a lot easier, and you'll go to the toilet naturally every day the same time. And I know, because I do. Yeah, balance it around you. Enjoy it. You've got to make it balanced. If you're on road all day and you're constantly from job to job to job to job, you don't want to sit down and try and eat a full meal, do you? You want to be eating just what I call finger food, quick food, make fast food, chicken wraps, whatever, turkey and something, I don't know. I actually used to like salad wraps in ham. So I'd just put ham on the outside and roll it up and just have that. I like stuff like that. It's quick food, easy food, packeted food. I like stuff like that. It's easy. I'm not a very good cook. I don't spend hours in the kitchen. I just like to, there's food there, I'll eat it. So quickest thing possible for me. But if you like to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, then do it. Get some recipe books, get Pinch and Non books, something like that. Make high protein, dense meals. Good for you. Or if you're struggling with protein level, use some kind of supplement. Use a protein supplement. Make sure it's high protein. 70 gram of protein per 100 gram of the powder is normally good, and then it means it's lower carb. Because I've had a few proteins that are really high carb, and they say bulk gainer on them, which is not a good idea, to be honest. But fitness industry will sell you out. So be very careful. Look at your nutrients. You all understand nutrients. You know what you're looking for. So yeah. Another thing is your mental health and your mental strength can really struggle if you don't exercise. Now, if you are really overweight and you're in a deficit, you're just going to lose weight, and you're going to lose quite a bit of weight, and you're going to keep losing weight over and over and over. If there's no exercise there, because you've got yourself in a thing where I don't need to exercise because I lose weight every day, at some point that will stop, and then you've got to start exercising. Now, why not just start exercising now and keep yourself on that track? Because do you want to go 2 or 3 weeks without losing out and then realising that I need to exercise? It'd be a lot better for your mental health to get some exercise in, feel good about yourself, and know that you've done this and got this. You know what I mean? Without having to do nothing. I do think it's very, very rewarding to do some exercise. If you're struggling with your exercise, change it, do something else, do something you like. If you do something you like, it's a lot easier. Build it up slowly. You don't have to just jump in and do strenuous exercises. Just build it up slowly. Do a little bit a day. then make it a little bit harder, or a little bit longer. The difference over time will make, the results will really show later down the line. And that's what you're aiming for. That's why you're here. So all I can say, guys, is honestly, just do the best you can with what you got. Get up early, a little bit earlier every day. Or, sorry, get up earlier every day. But if you're spending 10 hours in bed and you can put that down to 8 hours, once I just do it straight away in a day, do it over time. Make it so it's not a struggle. Make it easy on yourself, because it's lifelong, this, isn't it? So instead of having 10 hours in bed, have 8 hours. Or instead of spending 3 hours at night sat watching telly, go to bed an hour earlier and get up an hour earlier. You've got to, because you sat on, so nobody wants to exercise at 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. So if you go to bed an hour early, get up an hour early, you'll probably exercise in the morning, get some stretches in. If you have 10 hours in bed a day and you drop that to 8 hours, you create a whole month of time over a year. So how do we not have time to exercise? You've created a month. That's a lot of time, isn't it? You don't realise how much time we spend in bed, but we do. And don't get me wrong, I used to do it myself. And now I've changed. I'm actually quite productive because I've got that much more free time now. It's crazy. So yeah, make your new gains sustainable. So anything you do, keep on top of it. If you manage to get yourself to running 3K, let's just say you've done your couch to 3K, something like that. So you've run 3K, keep it up. Why stop it? Why leave it then? Get to 3K and go, oh, that's it, I'm done. Keep to 3K and just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Maybe push it to 5K. But never forget it, it's always there. You can always do it. It's like riding a bike, innit? If you don't ride a bike for 10 years, you could get on a bike, you'd be a bit wobbly at first, but you can do it. Your body will be exactly the same. Just keep up with it, keep doing it, keep going. Stop looking for quick fixes and silver bullets. Everybody does this. They skip, and I know who's done it because it shows you on guides. Every guide, when you go on guides in group, you can click and press complete and done. The people that have done them are smashing it. The people that haven't done it, well, some of them are smashing it, so I assume they've just not pressed done button. But yeah, read through them all. Have a look through them all. Stop trying to skip to end and skip to, oh, I just want to lose weight. I've had loads of people do that, and I just said, just go back to guides. Just go back, watch them all, watch them through, and you'll understand it. You don't have to, if there's a video, like this video, and you want to go back to it, the reason it's in guides so you can quickly find it, and you can go back and watch it again. So you can do that on MyFitnessPal. You can do that on PT Hub. You can keep going back and watching until you get it. Keep pausing it and then going on your app and making, so you can compare, or put this video on your laptop or on your computer, and then you can do it on your phone while you're doing it. Makes sense, doesn't it? So it's not a race, it's a lifelong journey. Come on guys, believe in yourself. You can achieve anything you want. Regardless, if you want it enough, you can do it. I've got your back. Thanks for watching.